do this Packers versus Steelers game, the quote unquote Aaron Rodgers revenge game. Here, here a little early, but got about 7 minutes to kick off. What a crazy Sunday of football. Only close game that there was the Jets game. The Jets finally got their first win of the season. 39-38 over Cincinnati. What's going on, Gabs? Thanks for joining. Appreciate the thumbnail. Shout out to Gabs. Shout out to Jimmy. Never felt. I don't know what you're trying to say there, Gabs. Never felt it, but still shout out. Shout out to you for sure. Got Aaron Rodgers taking Steelers out to the field. I got coming up on this game. Got to do the Sunday night sing-along. Man, just blowouts. I mean, we've had a lot of close games, a lot of good games so far this season. So here we are. What is it? Week 7, week 8. Maybe coming up on week 8. We just now had a bad Sunday of football. I think we're living pretty good. But now we got these Packers versus the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Hopefully, Packers can pull it out. Go Pack, go! 17 people in here. Like and subscribe if you're new. I appreciate you guys stopping by, watching me talk about a little football. Still got about 5 minutes till kickoff, 4 minutes till kickoff, but I was on here a little bit early. Appreciate you all stopping by to see me. Yeah, definitely Gabs and Jimmy family. Appreciate it. Got all the fireworks going off as the Steelers take the field. Aaron Rodgers, the last one out. I don't know about these Steelers uniforms for tonight. Look like a bunch of bumblebees to me. Jordan Love, Packers quarterback. Let's trying to shut down all that noise about Rodgers. Love's trying to make it himself. So go Pack, go! That sure was a tough week in fantasy so far for a lot of people. A lot of points on people's benches that unknown that they were even going to do anything. I was able pretty much to save my week so far with just garbage touchdowns real late in the games. If I knew how to do it, Gabs, I definitely would. Oh, there we go. Was that the one you wanted pinned, or you wanted a different one pinned? Waiting on this to start here. Is that the one you wanted pinned? Or the family challenge one? Yeah, 12 people in here. Appreciate you guys stopping by, and we're waiting for the kickoff of this game. You wouldn't mind hitting that like, subscribe button if you're new. Yeah, I just learned something. I didn't even know. I didn't even know how to do that. About 50 seconds to kickoff. Probably one or two more commercials they got going on here. Get this game started. I'm just hopeful that there's a new. It's not a blowout game like they have all week. Yep. Thanks for the view there, John Cena. Appreciate that. To each their own. Come on now, let's get this game going. Sunday Night Football at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Let's see. Not sure who's getting the ball first. They did have the coin flip, but they didn't show us anything. Rodgers. We won't tell Jimmy that you said that, Gabs. I don't know what's up with Jordan Love going around giving everybody a pinky shake. Rodgers giving going around hugging all the Packers coaches, being that he was there a long time. Yeah, go Pack, go. Go Pack, go. Tomlin, the longest tenured coach in the NFL. Packers have been in the playoffs the last 5 out of the 6 years. Looks like the Packers are going to get the ball first. They're teeing up the ball for the kickoff. They kicked it off, get it to about the 9. Guys running it back, get it to the 30. And they take him down right at the 30. There is a flag on the play. More than likely holding against the Packers. It'll take them back 10 yards. But we'll wait to see what they say. Yep, holding by the Packers. Take it back to the 20. You got the Packers offense on the field first. First time all year they had Christian Watson back for the Packers. You had it 1st and 10 at the 20. Jacobs in the backfield, Love in shotgun. Looks like he's changing the play there at the line of scrimmage. Handed it off to Jacob. Jacobs gets 5 yards on that, 4 yards on that run. Be 2nd and 6. Jordan Love's having a pretty good season so far. Get 69% completion percentage, highest in his career. With all their injuries, that's actually pretty impressive. Shotgun formation, passed it. Looks like it's to Watson for his first grab of the year. About a yard short of the first down, it'll be 3rd and 1. Yeah, I'm sure they're pretty happy to have Christian Watson back in the lineup. Got 3rd and 1. Love in the shotgun again. Watson's in motion. Back to pass. Incomplete pass. Dobbs. He had it in his hands and he just couldn't finish. Good defense by Pittsburgh. They had him double teamed. So Packers start this game 3 and out. It was right there. He should have definitely caught that. It hit him in his hands. So Packers about ready to punt to Pittsburgh. Kick is off. Pretty good punt. All the way back to the 15. Yeah, returns at 15. Oh, and good coverage by the Packers. He only got 5 yards on that return up to the 20. So let's see what Aaron Rodgers can do on his first possession. Yeah, a pretty good punt out of them. It's kind of funny seeing that they're in Pittsburgh, but there are a lot of Packers fans in the stands right now. And there's quite a few of them that still have Rodgers jerseys on. All right, you got shotgun, hands it off to Warren. Warren bounces it off one tackle, gets it around the outside of the corner, gets about 2 yards. Oh, you got some extra stuff at the end of the play. The Packers defensive lineman pushed another guy down, but they didn't throw a flag or anything, just got him separated. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 7. Rodgers under center. Yeah, tight end in motion. Play action pass. Man, that's a big old boy. 74. Man, he looks like an offensive lineman. Got him about a 4-yard pass. It'll be third and 3. Yeah, 3rd and 3. Rodgers in the shotgun. Warren goes in motion. Play clock's running down. 3, 2. Got the snap off. You got a Rodgers throwing deep, wide open guy that are all the way down to the 28-yard line of the Packers. Wilson, I mean, just wide open for, probably a 41-yard catch and run. All the way down, yeah. All the way down to the Packers 20. And you had toe taps on the sideline. It was a good play. Man. All the way down to the Packers 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Rodgers under center. Tight end in motion. Pitch it to Warren. Breaks one tackle. And then the Packers get him after about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Man, that Packers defense just completely let that guy go right down the field. It's like they didn't think Rodgers could throw it that far, but he sure as hell did. So Warren got a 5-yard run, 2nd and 5. Rodgers under center, single back formation. Austin in motion, play action pass, screen to Austin. They got a barely back to the line of the gain, but there is a flag on the play. We'll see what that flag's about. It might be an eligible man downfield, but we will see. Pass interference on the offense this time. 10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down. They got that on DK Metcalf. He was blocking way too soon. Rocking that 5 o'clock shadow. Who's that? Rodgers? Oh, man, Hey, Jaquan, what's going on? There's all kinds of... What's going on, rest of the world? Sorry, my chat wasn't scrolling. All right, 2nd and 15. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. A little dump off to Warren that doesn't go anywhere. It'll be 3rd down and 15 at the Green Bay 33. Let's see. I got 3rd and 15. Rodgers in the shotgun. Back to pass. Sacked him. Yeah. Packers got a sack. 4th down. Knocked it. It wasn't Parsons, but he definitely affected the play. They had 3 people on Parsons, and they pushed Rodgers up in the pocket, and Gary got the sack, cleaned it up. Score is 0-0 right now, Wrestling World. But Boswell's going for like a 56-yard field goal. Kick is up. Kick is good. So 3-0 Pittsburgh right now. Yeah, 3-0 Pittsburgh. Boswell had another 5-6 yards on that play. That would have been good from 60. Yeah, thanks. Thank you all for stopping by. Appreciate it. You got a commercial break going on right now for the waiting for the kickoff on that field goal. Man, I just don't want this to be another blowout. I don't know why my chat ain't scrolling. Let me see here. What did I miss? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. My chat wasn't scrolling. I was just sitting here watching this. Yeah, that's a good one. Welcome to the channel, Jaquan. Usos, Wrestling World, Gabs. Yeah, it definitely does. Sitting here trying to pay attention to what you're doing for your live and be entertaining, and you got to sit here and mess with the chat. You know, talking about how Aaron Rodgers did so much at the Packers. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he won the Super Bowl. Yeah, he won the MVP. But live in the now. Live in the now. He doesn't play for the Packers anymore. All right, Pittsburgh kicks it off. Green Bay catches it at the 3. Brings it back to the 10, 20, 25, 30. Brings them down about the 34-yard line. Pretty good return. Pretty good return. Let's see if the Packers can do something. Yeah, new. You forgot. Oh, I guess you got Thanksgiving in there. Yeah, that's about all of them. Wrestling World. Merry New Thanksgiving Day to you too, Wrestling World. All right, got a pitch off to Jacobs. He gets about 4 yards on that carry. It'd be about 2nd and 6. Oh, yeah, no, you got no Halloween in there. Need maybe Merry New Thanksgiving Ween, Wrestling World. All right, get Love in the under center. Offset formation. They changed it to an I formation. Play action pass. Wide open catch to Dobbs. Oh, he breaks one tackle. Couldn't quite break the other tackle, but he gets a long play down to Pittsburgh's 40. It's about, let's see here, about a 20 yard play on that catch. Yeah, breaks one tackle, spins around, almost gets breaks another tackle, but all the way down to the 40. 1st and 10. Love and shotgun, hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs right up the middle for 6 yards. It'd be 2nd down and 4. Second down and 4. They calling it 5. They shorted me a yard. All right, Love in shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers. Jacob standing next to him. Play action pass. Catch to Dobbs again. Got it to about the 29-yard line of Pittsburgh for a 1st down. They're moving the ball on this one now. They definitely a much better drive than their first drive for sure. You got Love in the shotgun. Quick pass to Dobbs again. Breaks one tackle. Gets about 15 yards on that play. Oh, actually, that was Heath. Number 18, Heath, for about a 15-yard catch. I mean, it was just a little dump off. Breaks the tackle. Gets right on down the sideline for about 15 yards for Packers' 1st down. Gets it all the way to about the 16. Packers are in the red zone. Love in the shotgun formation. Play action pass. Pass to the tight end for a Packers touchdown. Kraft. Tucker Kraft on tight end day scores a touchdown. That drive was 5 plays, 67 yards, and took 3.5 minutes off the clock. Yeah, Kraft was in there, and they just let him go. Linebacker didn't even cover him. We had good blocking down the field by the wide receivers of the Packers, and he just walked in for the touchdown. Right now it's 6-3, extra point pending. He got lined up for an extra point. Snap, kick is up, kick is good. Packers now have a 7-3 lead over the Steelers. Just about every tight end's getting touchdowns today, being it National Tight Ends Day. Tucker Kraft, I should have known that was going to be he was going to be the first one to have a touchdown in this game. I had Jordan Love, or I'm sorry, Josh Jacobs as the person that was going to score the first touchdown, but I was wrong. Yeah, you got to take it easy on Wrestling World, Gabs. It's he doesn't want to combine Halloween with anything. Halloween stands alone on its own. All the rest of it can just get jumbled up. Thanks for the 6 people that are here. I appreciate you stopping by to watch this game with me. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Waiting on him to come back from commercial break. Got a commercial break, waiting on him to do the kickoff after that touchdown. So how is that your holiday? Maybe it's your favorite holiday. X-wing giving, yeah. That almost sounds like Star Wars. X-wing. Yeah, terrible towels running out there, but there are a lot of Packers fans there in Pittsburgh. That is the thing about uh, the Packers is they that team travels well. You got the kickoff going on, kicks it all the way to the end zone. He takes a knee. The ball's going to be out to the 35 for Pittsburgh's drive. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers probably has a bit of that FOMO going on, wishing that Micah Parsons was on the Packers when he played. And all the wide receivers, he was always crying about, I'll never get a wide receiver. But now look at it. All right, we got Rodgers under center in an I formation. 1st and 10. You're looking at protection. Hands it off to Warren. They get about 2 yards. Hey, what's going on, Priscilla? Thanks for coming back. Why will tomorrow night be your best day of your life, wrestling world? I got 2 yards. It's now 2nd and 8. Shotgun formation. Little screen dump off pass. We got a flag down though. You got about 5 yards on that little. Oh, doesn't matter. It was an illegal formation on Pittsburgh, so it'll be a 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down. Make that 2nd and 13. Called it an illegal shift. Freiermuth goes in motion. Oh, 2 people went in motion and they never came set. Oh shoot, that'll be a good one. Well, good luck to you. Hopefully it all works out for you. We got Rodgers in the shotgun, back to pass. Another. Oh my gosh! It almost picked off. He almost threw an interception. He was just doing a little dump off screen like he does, and that linebacker read it perfectly. But didn't get the interception. It falls incomplete. 3rd and 13. Outside linebacker just saw that little screen, little dump off perfectly. Actually, he didn't even get his hands on it. It was just a bad catch by Austin. They got shotgun formation again for Rodgers. 3rd and 13 on their own 32-yard line. Back to pass, dump off to Freiermuth. He gets about 4 yards. Then the Packers are going to make him punt. 4th down and call it 8. And Packers defense definitely needed to get a stop to turn this back onto their side of the possession with them starting with the ball. You got Whitman back to punt, kicks away. Pretty good kick, down to about the 15. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, but Packers jumped right on the ball. That could have been That could have been dangerous. Nixon needed to be paying attention. He dang near muffed that punt. Packers recover though. Get it at the, let's see, what is it, about the 18-yard line. Yeah, that was dangerous for the Packers, living on the edge. But they got the ball first down on their own 18. About 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. You know, I love cooking in the slow cooker. You know, just to set it in there and forget it. But man, sitting here and smelling it for hours really just kills a guy. Sitting here smelling that thing cook. Might have to take a play out of Jimmy's book and eat on my live. Yeah, for sure. Good luck, Wrestling World. If it's supposed to be the best day of your life, I hope it works out the best the way it's supposed to. That's for sure. But also, don't put too much pressure on yourself to make it. If it doesn't work out. What's up, little two dice? We are doing the Packers versus the Pittsburgh game. And Gabs, I'm making a deal called the Mississippi pot roast or something to that effect. It's a chuck roast with some ranch and au jus and pepperoncinis. We make sandwiches out of it with like a French bread and provolone cheese. We're doing the Packers and Steelers game, little two dice. Or are you just spamming? I appreciate that. I'm proud of you too, brother. Proud of you too. Just trying to get out of these trenches. You know what I mean? I got Love under center, play action pass, dumps it back off to Jacobs anyway. Jacobs gets about 8 yards. Oh, that might be that maybe should have been a flag. He got hit kind of late out of bounds, but they let him play. They let him play. So it'll be 2nd down and 2 on the Green Bay 28. Rodgers already over there pouting. It's not even the end of the first quarter yet. What are you pouting about? 2nd and 2, Love under center. Wilson, backup running back's in there. He gets about 2 yards. That looks like it's going to be a first down. Really kind of depends on the spot. He got right to the line. Yeah, they moving the change. That's a first down. Got Love and shotgun formation. Back to pass. Another dump off to Tucker Kraft. He breaks some tackles. He's actually running. He's rumbling and stumbling, getting all the way down to the Pittsburgh 40 for as another 40-yard catch and run for Kraft. Yeah, breaks 2 tackles. Can't can't tackle that guy with your arm. 30. Yeah, at least a 40-yard play. At least a 40-yard play. Well, they were kind of celebrating a little bit too much there, so the Packers got to call a timeout. They weren't quite ready to snap that ball. Yeah, no, that was a good run after catch for sure. Showing a little video montage of Kraft. He came from a town of 525 people. Loving the shotgun, hands it off to, I think that's Wilson. It might be Dobbs for just a couple of yards. Be about 2nd and 8. Yeah, appreciate that. Like and subscribe is right. Appreciate it. Be 2nd and 9 from the Packers 38-yard line. Loving the shotgun. Little pass to, I'm not even sure who that is, but it didn't go anywhere neither. Oh, that's Golden. He's back tonight. He made the catch, but he didn't get any yards out of it. 3rd and 10. That runs it down to the end of the first quarter. The Packers leading 7-3. Yeah, it's going to be the Hornets. Little two dice. I've been telling you that for months. Look, it's going to be the Hornets that win the championship this year. Yeah, 7-3 Packers on top. Go Pack, go. Already in field goal range. I'm sure that you wanted me to read that message, Gabs, but I'm just not going to. I'm not going to allow that clip to happen. Who played a good game? Oh, it's a good game so far. Yeah, for sure. After all these games today have just been complete blowouts. Oh, they're gonna have commercials every 5 minutes. They should at least have good commercials. Not the same old crap that they always show. Yeah, I hope to be off work on time to have to do the Packers game. Or I'm sorry, the Chiefs game tomorrow. The Chiefs take on the Commanders in Washington. You know, really it doesn't matter if I'm a little late or not. I'd probably still jump on here. They showing a old bike shop full of bikes. All right, we got 3rd and 8, Love in the shotgun. I'm sorry, 3rd and 10, Love in the shotgun. He's back to pass, going a deep pass. Dobbs, oh, he tried to come back for the ball, but didn't quite make the catch there. Now it's 4th and 10. 47, so 57. Call it a, man, that's almost going to be a 63-yard field goal attempt. If you miss, and they're going for it. Yeah, they're going for it. McManus out. It's actually going to be a 57-yard attempt. Kick is up. Short. No good. He had right aim, just not enough leg. So Packers walk away with nothing. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers will be getting the ball at their own 47. That's he missed that by probably about a yard and a half, right underneath the crossbar. Everybody over there give him a hard time. Over there giving him a hard time about that kick. All right, Rodgers got it. 1st and 10 on his own 47. He's back to pass, scrambling around. Pass to DK Metcalf. He got about 6 yards on that catch. Be 2nd and 4. I sure as heck don't know why they keep showing Aaron Rodgers as what he did with the Packers. Who cares? All right, we got a handoff to Warren. He does a little bit of shimmy shake, get around. Oh, that was actually Gainwell. Gainwell with a pretty good run for a 1st down, 8-yard run or so. I just hope this is what this whole game's just going to be. Them talking about, well, Aaron Rodgers used to play for the Packers. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers used to play for the Packers. He don't now. Aaron Rodgers under center, making a couple changes in the play. You got Gainwell, a little pitch to Gainwell in the backfield, but Packers read it perfectly. They may give him a no gain, but it might even be a loss of 1 on that one. Yeah, that might be a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and 4. Actually, they did give him a loss of 1, but handed it off to him again. Gainwell gets about 8. It would be 3rd down and about 2 or 3 on the Packers' 32-yard line. Third and 3 on the 32. Rodgers in shotgun formation. Gainwell still in there. 4 wide receivers. Back to pass. Chucks it deep. Oh, DK almost pulled it in. They had pretty good coverage on that, but hit him in the hands. He probably should have caught that ball. It's now 4th and 3. Steelers could end up turning their own. Oh, yeah, that Packers defender definitely made a good play. Rodgers is trying. Boswell field goal up. Field goal is good. So the Steelers turned the missed field goal into their own field goal. So now it's 7-6. Packers are still on top. Rodgers over there yelling about something. Back to commercial break. What's going on, Miss Gabs? Let's go lay the SmackDown and Jimmy's Live. Let's just see what's going on over there. Oh. Yeah, here we are in commercial break here. When I'm come back from a kickoff after that field goal. At least they quit talking about Rodgers. Now they're just comparing Micah Parsons to T.J. Watt. All right, Steelers kick the ball off. Gets it to about the 3. Packers run it up to 10, 20. Tries to wait for some tackle blocks and gets it up to about the 25, the 26-yard line. All right, 1st and 10 for the Packers. Love and shotgun. Got Tucker Kraft in motion. 3 wide receivers. Play action pack to Jacobs. Love going deep. 87 to Dobbs. I could have swore that would have been a little bit of pass interference, but they must be saying that their feet just got caught up. But that's Cam Hayward down for the Steelers. Yeah, I guess that was a good no call. Dobbs had much of the contact as that cornerback did. Yeah, they're gonna go to commercial break. Yeah, Cam Hayward, he looked pretty hurt, and he's a big old fella trying to get off the field. So gonna go to a commercial break. Yeah, I didn't see how he got hurt. I just saw that he was on the ground. Hopefully, he isn't too bad. I kind of like Cam Hayward. He's stupid commercial. Uh, yeah. Hopefully, he's gonna be all right. There's been so, like I said earlier, there's been so many injuries today that are just crazy. Everybody that went down. I guess it's a place I've never been. There's Pittsburgh. I've been to Philadelphia, but I never made it over to Pittsburgh. Might have to make that a trip one day. All right, we're back to the game here. 2nd and 10. We got trips up top. Hands it off to Jacobs. He gets about a yard on that play. It'll be 3rd down and 9. Third down and 9. 11:34-33 left to go in the second quarter. You got Love in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Golden's in motion. Love back to pass. He a little dump, but they threw a bunch of flags right there next to the quarterback. I don't know if it's roughing the passer or if there was a hold there. 2 different flags came in at 2 different times. We'll see what they call here. Yeah, there may have been a little face mask, but then another late hit might be offsetting penalties. Yeah, legal hands to the face on the offense. Penalties decline. 4th down. No, they didn't call roughing the passer, so it's going to be 4th down. Yeah, legal hands to the face by the guard holding Watt right by the face mask, and yeah, that Gab Smith or what have you. I don't know. They hit him high and hit him low. I didn't think they were allowed to do that, but he may have said something to the effect of the fact that he was getting his face mask pulled is the reason why he went low. But either way, the Packers are punting. From their own 27-yard line. Punts away. pretty good punt down to the 20. Guy takes it, picks up a few blocks, gets to the 30, 35. Out of bounds about the 37-yard line. Get commercial break. Need to get a pretty good defensive stop here for the Packers. Rodgers in shotgun formation, play action pass, floats it out to Freiermuth. He gets about 2 yards on the play. Or no, that's actually that's Skoranek. He got about 12 yards on the catch. We got a single back formation. Pitches it to Warren. Warren gets about 2 yards on that rush. And make it 2nd down and 8. Second down and 8. Rodgers in the shotgun, looking for somebody, just running. Throws it away. Incomplete pass. It'd be 3rd and 8. Good coverage by the Packers defense. Third and 8 on the 50. You got to stop here. That'd be pretty hard for them to kick a field goal from this distance. Yeah, Rodgers in the shotgun. Warren goes in motion. Rodgers, dips a, so he almost gets sacked. He gets away from that and then throws a pass down the middle. It gets tipped, almost intercepted. And then we got flag on the play. Before the pass was thrown, we got holding on the defense. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down. Bails him out. Bails him out of that thing. Milton. On Austin. Yeah, he definitely held him. Or was it Nixon? That was a heck of a play, though. They had DK wide open. If he would have been able to get it over that linebacker, that safety, that would have been a huge play. Either way, they got a 1st down on their own 45, hands it off to Warren. Warren takes it right up the middle for 9-yard run. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Yeah. 2nd down and 1. Another pitch up to Warren. He gets the 1st down and then some. Ends up getting about 5 yards on that carry. It'll be 1st down and 10 at the. There's like a showing a off-season Warren working in on the beach, trying to pressure on the sand and pulling goals. First and 10 on Packers 30. Steelers got the ball. Rodgers under center. Hands it off to Warren. Well, that Gary blew that up in the backfield. That was probably a loss. That wasn't Gary. It was I can't even. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that guy's name. Ikenabwa or something. Yeah, he blew his tackle right out of the water and tackled Warren with about a 5-yard loss. 2nd and 15. Play action pass. Another dump off to looks like Gainwell. Gainwell gets about 2 yards on that carry or catch. Little screen pass. It'll be third and 13. They're in field goal range, so I call it 3rd and 14. No matter what, they're still in field goal range. Time's running out on the play clock. 2-1, gets it just off. Rodgers to pass. Looks like Jonnu Smith. Yeah, Jonnu Smith with the catch. All the way down to about the 23. It'll be 4th and 3. Looks like they're going to be coming out to give Boswell a chance to her field goal. It'll be about a 36, 37-yard field goal. At snap, down, kick is up. Oh, there was a flag that happened. False start on the kicking team. So that kick was good. They take that off the board, but moving back 5 yards. Now it's a 48-yard attempt. It didn't matter. Kicked it right down the center. So now Pittsburgh has the lead. 9-7. 5 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Back to another commercial break. Check in on something real quick. Just waiting on them to come back after that field goal to do the kickoff. Seems like every time I turn around, there's another dang commercial break. 5:52 left to go here in the second quarter. Pittsburgh's up 9-7. They're talking about how quick Love has been to snap the throw. Well, I mean, yeah, it is quick, but you're only throwing it like 2 or 3 yards and then hoping your guys can do something after they catch it. That's worked pretty good so far, but if Pittsburgh actually realizes how to tackle, that might cause some issues with them going down the being later. All right, Steelers kick the ball away, gets it all the way to about the 6-yard line. Packers bring it up to the 10, 25, 30. Gets it all the way up to about the 34-yard line, where that's where Love's going to take over for this drive. Thanks for stopping by, y'all. Like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Love's had a pretty good statistical half, but still down. You know, Love under center, back to pass, another dump off to the tight end. That one isn't, that's not Kraft. Fitzpatrick for about 4 yards. Be second down and 6. Got it in a shotgun formation, trips to the center. Up. Kraft just went in motion. Single back. Hand off to Jacobs. He gets about 3 yards on that carry, so it'll be 3rd and 3 coming up for the Packers. Third and 3. 4 minutes left to go in the second half. 4:38, 4:37, 4:36. Packers can do something with this drive. They could probably keep it to where they last one to hold on the ball. Steelers get the ball back at the start of the half. Love's in the shotgun formation. 3rd and 3. Pass to that Kraft. They say incomplete. I don't know about all that. That looked good to me. We'll have to see the replay on that one. Saying 4th and 3. Oh, no, they were right. I just had a bad angle, but he definitely dropped it. He definitely dropped it. So now they're coming out with the punter again. Now it's the exact opposite. Now at 4 minutes and 13 seconds, the Steelers could end up running this ball all the way down. It kicks away. Fair catch called for at about the 16-yard line for the Steelers. I really do think that Mahomes is going to do good. Chief, I don't know if how much of a miracle you need, but I definitely think that he's going to be doing pretty good. I mean, right now he is leading the NFL in touchdowns and yards, so definitely seen them. Or they start blowing out the Commanders, they may end up pulling him. So you may not want him to have too good of a game. I see him getting his average, 20, 25 points. I'm not sure how much more you need on that. This week in fantasy's just been crazy with the Buy-Ageddons going on. My whole bench is on buy. On both leagues. In 2 different leagues, and everybody's on buy. What's going on, Lions fan? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. We're just sitting here in commercial break, talking a little fantasy football. Yeah, I think so too, Lions fan. Yeah, the Chief, that I think I picked up. So I was almost in the 6th and 7th rounds. I almost was able to pick up Mahomes and Kels. I was going to be my turn. I think I picked 9, and yeah, I was going to do the Mahomes Kels at the turn, and somebody ended up picking up Mahomes like two picks before me. But yeah, no, it was just completely crazy how late in the draft he was going. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, it's a blanket. I'm sitting here at my kitchen table and all the pots and pans are behind it. So yeah, I just got a blanket back there to cover it all up. All right, we got back to the action here. We got a handoff to Warren. He got about 10 yards on that for Pittsburgh first down. Yeah, that really is. I mean, the waiver's so thin. People are hurt. It's another week of just big names getting hurt. AJ Brown, Saquon got hurt. There's just a ton of people that got hurt today that can't even quite even remember them all. That was actually it wasn't a first down by Warren in that first run. It was a 2nd and short, but he got it on that one with another 15-yard run. Hey, what's going on, Baby Shady? How you doing? Yeah, Scatabo. Yeah, that man. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but man, when that catch and when his ankle got tore up, man, that hurt me. That's for sure. Yeah, that's the other one I was thinking of, major hurt. But there you go. That's your waiver pickup of the week. You know, go get Tyrone Tracy. Yeah, well, him and Jackson Dart have really been the heart of that team. For him to go out, that was tough. I appreciate the words of encouragement, Chief. I definitely do. Yeah, I appreciate that for sure. Yeah, Baby Shady, it's not. It's quite a way time for me to go to be tired. It's only 5:30 in the evening here. Um, but no, doing good. Football was a little boring with it, but blowout games. But it is what it is. Yeah, sorry, I ain't even paying attention to this drive, but yeah, we're down to the 2-minute warning now. Looked up and Aaron Rodgers over here yelling about something. Over here crying about something. I don't know what he was freaking yelling and crying about. stuff on even when they score a touchdown. I don't. But I did see they want to add a add another year to his contract to try to get him to come back next year. And they also want to. I saw a report that they want to have Daniel Jones sign another a long-term extension with the Colts. Only thing I hate about it, Chief, is the fact that I got to get up at 5:30 in the morning on a Sunday. Um, I don't. I'm sure that the owners don't really care for the whole, losing that revenue from the home games. I think they do get a little bit extra revenue from their being out and like this next week's going to be in Madrid. Um, I really do think sometime in our lifetime we're going to have a team in London. To folks over there in the East Coast getting that game at 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, that's my every Sunday. Oh, why did they fine him, Lions fan? Why'd they fine Scattaboo and the head coach? I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that at all. Chief, I really probably don't mind too much if they had like well, they can't go to the South America. They can't go to Brazil and open a team. The weather's off. No kidding, nah. Oh, was that the other night when they went into the tent? All that carrying on like that? They had back from the 2-minute warning. They had Gainwell on a run for about 2 yards or 1 yard. And we got a quick pass that fell incomplete. It'd be 3rd and 9. Yeah, no, I could see, having that kind of like they do now, having that bye every time. You definitely would have to kind of set your, if the London home team, they'd have to have their time to come over here, maybe 2 or 3 games a row and on the road, or fixing their bye. Scheduling would be a bit difficult, but I just could see it. All right, you got the ball at the 35, long pass. Oh, that's going to be pass interference. Packers just got pass interference all the way down to about the 10-yard line. Minute 22 left to go in the half. Yeah, Gabs, they are awesome. You're awesome too. Thanks for coming back, stopping by. Appreciate it, everybody. Yeah, it's really that London thing, and it's all right if you can get acclimated, but they actually have it to where you can, yeah. Yeah. Team in Alabama, they do. It's the Alabama football team, right? They can probably support it. There's enough fans there, SEC football, but that's all college world. And we have a handoff to Warren. They got about 5 yards. Be 2nd and 7. Oh, they called that pass interference not quite to the 10. It was about to the, I guess it'd be to the 15. So we got 2nd and 7 on the 12. Play action pass. Oh, he got a catch. That DK. Yeah, DK Metcalf got it down to about the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. 37 seconds left. He was able to get out of bounds to stop the clock. Man, he might be a little bit older, and he may not have quite the speed that he used to, but DK still is just a hell of a wide receiver. And we got 1st and goal, single back, passes it to DK, touchdown, Steelers. Nah, I didn't need that. I'm playing against DK this week in fantasy. So now it's 15-7, extra point pending. Yeah, there looks like they're going to go for the kick on this one. Hey, just a big body receiver. He just inside slant, just put it on him. He's going to get it. And Boswell's extra points up and good. So 16-7. It could get out of hand, Chief. Long and the short of it is that the Steelers get the ball first, coming back from the half, and if they could double dip, put that to 23-7, that might be some danger. Danger, Will Robinson. There's still 34 seconds left to go in the half, so I think Packers still have at least 2 timeouts left. They might be able to do something, get down to field goal range. Well, I mean, really, Seattle and his time in Seattle was really a bit, marred by having one of the best defenses and running game. They didn't need to have a great wide receiver, and they had 2 of them. You know what I mean? They had Lockett, because Lockett was no joke back in the day, and DK. And saying Rodgers still has it, yeah. Well, they want to sign. The Steelers reported out there that they want to have sign another year with him. Lions play the Vikings next. Yeah, the Lions should have that game. Much rather have play him now until the report come out that allegedly McCarthy's going to be back here in about 2 or 3 weeks. Vikings looked a lot better when McCarthy was behind center. The score is 16-7 Steelers, with 34 seconds left to go before half. DK leave the Steelers. Well, I mean, he signed with the Steelers when he didn't even know who the quarterback was going to be, so I don't think he necessarily, I think he kind of wants to be there. He signed, but who knows? They could have already known that they were going to sign Rodgers. It was pretty much reported all over the place until they did. So I guess who knows? Oh, Number 96 for the Steelers. And his whole leg just, I don't know if it was a cramp or if something pulled, but he could not bend his leg. All right, you got Love. Got it at the 20. 34 seconds left. Shotgun formation, back to pass. Dumps it off to Jacobs. Jacobs gets it up to the 25, about the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2. 27 seconds left. Odell retired, I think. He might still be on the Rams. That's the last I knew. He was playing for the Rams. I don't know if he's hurt or if he retired. I haven't heard nothing about him. I don't. I think Rodgers does have another year. He's gonna want to work on his legacy. Love back to pass, deep pass. Looks like Watson. They giving him the catch. Sideline of the Steelers is saying incomplete. Ball is in, 2 feet down, all the way through the ground. That's a good catch from Watson. He's up to about the 50-yard line. Packers call a timeout. I don't know why they called it. Oh, probably forward progress stopped because he was moving back towards the sideline. Oh, Odell's a free agent. Well, last I knew he was with the Rams, but he's another guy that kind of lost his step a little bit. You got 18 seconds left. The ball is on the Packers' own 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Back to pass. Dumps it off to Jacobs again. Jacobs gets about 2 yards, but there's a flag. 12 seconds left. Stopped it because of the flag. Oh, they threw the ball to the guy spotting the ball, but the ref was talking to him about, hit him right in the head. Personal foul, face mask on the Steelers. So 15-yard penalty on top of that little 2-yard pass. So yeah, J.J. Watt had his hands all up in the face mask. Or not J.J., T.J. Watt. One of those J. Watts. Yeah, I saw that. I was another person I haven't seen. DeAndre Hopkins. He went to the Ravens. He was actually playing today. So now the Packers have it on the Steelers' 36-yard line. 12 seconds left. Back to pass. You got to pass off to, who's that? Heath. 2 seconds left. 1st down. They probably got to go for this field goal. Yeah, they probably got to go for this field goal. 2 seconds left. Definitely in field goal range. Get some points here before the half. Make up for that one he missed earlier in the game. Uh-oh. Looks like I might be a little behind because everybody's telling me otherwise. "44-yarder, he should have definitely make this, but yeah, he pushed it the other way. He missed that first one right, and then he hit that one left. Missed a 44-yarder. So we're going to half here. Steelers are up 16-7. The Steelers will get the ball at the start of the half. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know what's up with that McManus. Yeah, what the hell is right, Gabs? What the hell? It could have been a contender. Yeah, yeah, you definitely missed that field goal, that 44-yarder. Pushed it. He missed it wide right. The first kick, 55-yarder, and then pushed it. Overcorrected. I tell you what, that's a guy that had a lights out game today. That Jonathan Taylor. Man, every time he turned around, he was scoring touchdowns. One, he had 80-yard touchdown rush. Showing the Pittsburgh skyline. Yep. Yeah, they're coming out with a new comedy. Stumble. Look like a cheer squad where they're just throwing everybody around. It's kind of funny. I can't believe he missed that dang field goal. All right, Gabs, we'll drive safe. Chief, if you're still in there, I need Mahomes to do some magic too with Kels. I need some miracle. I need 16 points between Kels and Butt Kicker to win my fantasy. And that's if DK doesn't get any more points. So let's just hope the Chiefs just completely blow out the Commanders. He really is. Well, I mean, it was crazy to see. I watched a replay of that draft, and Mitchell Trubisky getting picked before him is just a failure by the Bears. Patrick Mahomes was actually drafted in the same draft as Christian McCaffrey. When the Panthers picked Christian McCaffrey at number 8 or something. Yeah, I was definitely glad to see him get picked up at 10. That was for sure. Well worth the first round pick we had to give up to move up. Roast. All right, Lions fans. Thanks for stopping by. We'll talk to you later on. Good night. three preseason favorites coming into the NFC. Chiefs, Bills, and Ravens. And right now, as it sits, it's the Colts, Broncos, and is it close to done?
It is done.
Yeah, Colts got him a bit of a difficult schedule coming up. Pittsburgh, then down to Atlanta. Or actually, Atlanta at home, which probably be an easier one. Then they play the Chiefs, Broncos, have the Texans, Raiders, Chiefs, Commanders, and then Raiders again in Week 14. Man, I really needed the Broncos to lose today. The Colts, I mean, that every time I think that they're about ready to trip up, they pull it out. Then they have the Patriots, and they got a fairly easy schedule coming up. Man, all three top teams that are in the NFL right now got a fairly easy schedule. The only difficult one I see for the Patriots is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But yeah, they got a fairly easy 6-game schedule. Or it'd be next 7 games because they got their bye week at week 14. They might go. Is that worst case scenario? They're is that 6, 10-3, something like that. All of them, Broncos, Colts, and Broncos. Worst case scenario, even. All I need to do is get the Chiefs to make the playoffs. Once we make the playoffs, it's you just never know. You just never know. Ugh. See if I can. What's going on, Jimmy? What I guess it's not as big as beatdown as it was. Other games are, but it's still kind of a slow game right now. Man, dang, showing a picture of the Jets, their locker room after that game. They looked like they won the Super Bowl. They should have had the champagne out. Old Brett Michaels playing a halftime show. All right, let's get back to this game here now. One more commercial break. guess it's the same thing in fantasy. You just need to make sure and make the playoffs. Even if I take the L here today, I don't drop that far down. Not out of playoff rating anyway. Man, I need to hurry it up. I'll be right back. I gotta turn the light on so you guys can see me. All right, now let's get going here. Come on now. Yeah, let's get going. You got your advertisement for your international games. Now let's get this kickoff going. Need to get this game going. Oh, about knocked over my whole camera. Phone, but all right. There's no reason to replay the whole first half. We saw it. Let's just get going. Team 7 Steelers. It's pretty much a dead even stat line here coming into the first half. The major difference is Boswell's made 3 field goals and McManus has missed 2. That is the difference of the game. You got Packers kicking it off. Gets it to about the 2-yard line. Steelers running it up to the 20, 25, 27-yard line. Man, I just seen a big old piece of the field go flying. That was the one thing they were talking about at the beginning of the game, was that how the turf was going to be holding up. I guess Pitt had a game there yesterday for the college, and it was pretty tore up there. You could see a few spots. I just seen a whole portion of it go flying here. There you got Rodgers under center, play action pass. He keeps rolling, keeps going, and he just flips it out of bounds. Just flips it out of bounds. Live to fight another day, I guess. Parsons got a little bit of pressure on him. It'll be 2nd and 10. Steelers, Rodgers in the shotgun formation. You got 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, running back. Rodgers back to the pass. A little dump off to the tight end. Oh, but he got rolled up on. That hurt his leg. Freiermuth is down. He's not getting up too quick. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Let's see here, yeah. Well, hopefully it's just a Charlie horse. I didn't see too much that made a bend that shouldn't have done. Hopefully it's just a Charlie horse. He did take that shoulder pad right to his thigh. But if it was a Charlie horse, he is not getting up too quickly. He is walking on his own power. Pretty good limp going on though. At least he's walking. All right, we got a 3rd down and 8. Packers need to stop this here and get the ball back. 3rd down and 8. They look like somebody jumped off sides, to be quite honest. There, it's an incomplete pass to Wilson. They didn't call an offsides, huh? 4th and 8. I thought it was a free play. Yeah, Rogers is saying the same thing, telling anybody that wants to listen. Yeah, that Packers got away with that one. That definitely was offsides. Should have been a free play. But how are they going to call it post? But they're gathered up together here. They call this flag at way after the play. That'd be crazy. Yeah, they didn't change their mind. Packers with a little help got that stop. The 4th and 8. Rodgers is just livid. Just livid. Steelers in punt formation. Guy gets the punt off. All the way back to about the 22-yard line. Oh, and he does go nowhere. There is a flag down. Usually that means holding. Oh, somebody run out of bounds. Yeah. Guy holding. Oh yeah. No, tackled that runner. Yep, sure did. Half the distance to the goal. Well, I don't know why they say that. They make that sound so much worse than it is. When you get it at the 20, half the distance to the goal is 10 yards. When you get it at the 25, it's still 10 yards. It's crazy why they say that. And Packers ball at their own 10. Got Love under center, 3 wide receivers, hands it to Jacobs. Jacobs gets caught in the backfield, gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They might call it a 1-yard run. It could be no gain, more likely a half yard. Jalen Ramsey gets in the backfield and gets that run. Get 2nd and 10. Love under center. Play action pass to Jacobs. Love's getting out to the side there. Throws it to the tight end for about a 5-yard gain. Musgrave to be about 3rd and 5 at their own 15. 3rd and 5 from their own 15. Loving the shotgun. Back to pass. Gets rid of it before. Oh my gosh, Tucker Kraft just had barely caught that ball. And then he's breaking tackles, running down the field, shook one guy all the way down to the 25-yard line. That looked like it was just a total throwaway play. And Kraft come back to catch that ball, bring it in. Uh-oh, looks like Queen may end up getting hurt for the Steelers. Jacobs comes in. Yeah, he hits him. He hits Love, and he just throws it up there, and Kraft made a play. Man, took a nothing play and just made something out of it. And then probably another 30-yard run. Just fighting off the safeties and the cornerbacks. Put one guy on his tail, and he was fighting two guys off for 15 yards. For a first down, Green Bay, all the way down to Pittsburgh's 26. Wow. That Steeler got hurt here, so they called a timeout to deal with him. But that was one heck of a play. Yeah, a 50-yard play. All the way down to Pittsburgh 26. That was crazy. Right now, that's probably the craziest game, or craziest play of the game for sure. Tucker Kraft on tight end day. For him to have enough thought to stop and come back to the ball, catch the ball, and then fight those guys for another 20 yards, pushing safeties off of him. That's just crazy. Yeah, that's just crazy. That's why it's a game of inches. It could have very easily even been a interception the way he threw that up. He threw it up like it was a punt. Probably went higher than it did far. Crazy play. Well, the Packers need to get this touchdown. There's no reason to let the kicker try to win this for you. They just need to score. I know McManus has been around with the Packers for a while. He might need to go find him. He might need to get promoted to customer. Yeah, Thorhill comes down. Oh, that's that Elliott. Ooh, they got, like I said, they have that they got longer cleats on because that turf is on up. And that thing got caught up on his leg, and he got rolled up on. There we got Love in the shotgun, hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs breaks one tackle, gets it up to the 20 for a 2nd down and 4, 6-yard run. Jacobs 7 rushes for 22 yards tonight. 2 catches for 10 yards. Pretty modest night, but yeah, it's 2nd and 4 at the 20. Love under center. Watson in motion. Hand off to Jacob again. Cuts back. It's about 2 yards to make it third and, yeah, call it 3. They might call it 3rd and 4. Oh, man, shit, they call it 3rd and 2. Love in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. Another handoff to Jacobs. Jacobs gets about, if that was 3rd and 2, he got 1. It's going to be 4th and 1. Man, do they kick it? Do they kick it or go for it? Well, it looks like they're going to go for it. Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and 1. I guess I'm not the only one that doesn't trust their kicker. 4th and 1. Hand out a play action pass to Jacobs. Flings it out to Kraft. Kraft gets it all the way down. He does him a kip up. Gets it all the way down to the 5. It'll be 1st and goal on the 5. Oh, they're saying 10. What? They're saying 10. Oh, he got it all the way down to the 5, but let's see here. Did he step out of bounds? They didn't even let me see it all the way. They replayed his kip up, though. Yeah, they spotted it at the 10. 1st and goal at the 10. Love in the shotgun. Jacobs in motion. Goes out to the flat. Another little pass to Kraft. This guy's a Kraft drive here. Kraft mac and cheese. Got a 3-yard catch down to the 7. Yeah, they could have probably got TJ on that. He needed to just stop instead of dragging him all the way down to the ground. All right. Empty backfield. Love under shotgun. Little screen pass. 5-10 touchdown Packers. Come on now. Williams, yeah, okay. I was going to say, they didn't. Savon Williams. 5-yard touchdown reception from Love. Make it 16-13. Extra point pending. That was some good feet control. McManus extra point up and good. At least he can kick them. So it's 16-14. Pittsburgh. 8 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the third. Looks like we got ourselves a ball game. Looks like we got ourselves a ball game. Sitting here on commercial break right now. Yeah, that's huge for the Packers. Yeah, that was huge for the Packers, for sure. I guess that's a pretty good one. Little NBA score update. LA Lakers are tied with the Sacramento Kings 62-62 at half. All right, coming back up for the kickoff after that touchdown. They're showing some high school ball going on there. I'm sure in Pittsburgh somewhere. Got Manis kicked off. Oh, got it to the 10, but he dropped it. At least they were able to recover, but they didn't get very far on the return. Back to 23-yard line. Keep talking about Parsons, and he's over here getting triple teamed and whatnot. But that really should mean if he's getting triple teamed, that just needs to be somebody else open to make that play. All right, Rodgers hands the ball off to Warren. Warren gets about 3 yards on the run. It'll be 2nd and 7. Well, they called it 4 yards. Packers defense need to get him a stop. Got Rodgers in the shotgun. Got a pass. DK Metcalf on a quick little screen. He takes it up for probably close to a 25-yard play. All the way up to the Packers. I'll call it the Packers side of the field to like the 46. Yeah, I mean, he just runs straight up. They hit him about 10 yards down the field, and he did all the rest. He broke 1 tackle on his own, and then it took 2 more people to bring him down. All the way down to about the 46. They're calling it the 49-yard line of the Packers. Rodgers in the shotgun. Fake pitch. Then he actually does pitch it over to Warren when nobody was open. Warren takes it down to about for 11 yards. 11-yard catch. Well, shit. Come on, Packers. It'll be 1st and 10 at Green Bay's 38-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun. Oh, it's going for a little. Oh, is that a fumble? Is that a fumble? Did the Packers just get the ball back? Let's see here. That may have been a strip. Yeah, Rodgers definitely doesn't have the ball. It was definitely a fumble, and the Packers recover. The Packers recover on a strip sack on a Rodgers. The Packers recover the football. Yeah, you're trying to do a little shuffle pass, and they came around. He was going down, and just dropped the ball. Yeah, just dropped the ball. He had it in his hands, but then the pile came on him, and then he lost it. Oh my goodness. I hope they don't have some kind of tuck rule thing because he was kind of going down and the ball he did this with his hand straight down into the ground. Um, so hopefully that they don't say that it was he was trying to throw to who, to his feet. Oh, they are gonna say something silly like that, aren't they? They're gonna screw them Packers out of it. Incomplete pass. Are you kidding me right now? There's no way in hell that that was a pass. There's no way in hell that was a pass. Well, if it wasn't a pass, then it needed to be intentional grounding. He was in the grasp. That's such crap. I mean, what's the point of playing if you're just going to let him win? What's the point? Jesus. All right, 2nd and 10. Rodgers in shotgun. Warren next to him. Little screen. Oh my gosh. He was on bibbling, bobbling on Austin. Just Packers almost came up and picked that ball off, but he was able to pull it in pretty much for no gain. Maybe even a loss of 1. They called it no gain, so it'd be 3rd and 10. It's 3rd and 10 on Green Bay's 38-yard line. Rodgers and Rodgers yelling at somebody again. But they had to burn a timeout. Here we go again. More. Hey, did you know Rodgers played for the Packers? No, we ain't seen it 10 times previous in this game. Yes, we know Aaron Rodgers played for the Packers. Yes, we know he had 4 MVPs. Yes, we know he won the Super Bowl. Come on. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just not the same jovial self when I'm hungry. Yet, 3rd down and 10. Rodgers in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Get to hike the ball. Get to throw it to Metcalf. Over his head, incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 10. It's more than likely Steelers are going to go for a field goal. That's a good situation there because even with the field goal, it's still a 1-possession game. Even with the field goal, it's still a 1-possession game. Just a little timing off between him and Metcalf. Boswell kicked down, 56-yarder up and good. 56 yards. For now, it's 19 Pittsburgh to Green Bay's 14. 5 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Man, I do not know how that was guess I'm crashing out a little bit. I shouldn't care so much, I guess. It's not even my team. But it kind of reminded me of that whole tuck rule thing that they had for Brady, the Raiders. They made a new rule for Rodgers that all he has to do is just throw it down, just drop it, and it's a pass. It came out of his hand, so it's a pass. Son of a bucks, anyway. I probably really shouldn't be so. Really shouldn't be so angry. It's crashing out over here. Ooh. Oh, Mike McCarthy showed up at this game, sitting in the box because, well, he was the coach when Aaron Rodgers was on the Packers. I didn't hear anything more about damn Aaron Rodgers in this game. Him being on the Packers, I swear. All right, Pittsburgh's kicked it off. Ball gets down to about the 4-yard line, running it back, 15, 20. Couldn't quite break the tackle. He got about to the 22-yard line. All right, Packers need to do something with this drive now. Take this down and get the lead. They're not covering Kraft, so you might as well just keep on throwing it to him until they decide they want to cover him. You got Love under center, Jacob in the backfield, play action pass. Love chucks it to, who is that? Is that Wilson? Yeah, Wilson. He got about 15 yards on that play on a broke at least 2 tackles. Of course, they hit Love after the play because they're allowed to do that. Wilson broke 1 tackle, 2 tackles. Well, they didn't show the rest of the play, but anyway, first down and 10, up to Green Bay's 40. So about a 18-yard pitch and catch to Love and Wilson. Yeah, Kraft and Love in the shotgun, hands it off to Wilson again. Wilson didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Uh-oh. Yeah, that one old boy that got his leg caught up underneath of him. Elliott. I'm assuming a cornerback or safety for the Steelers. Number 25. Going back to the locker room. He was a safety. Oh, they're calling it his knee. Yeah, that leg got caught up underneath that one old boy, and it was not good. And we got 2nd and 6 on the Packers 40. Love in the shotgun. Passes it off to Heath. Heath gets a first down out of bounds about the 40, let's say at the 47 of the Steelers. That's a Packers first down. Oh, come on now. I don't need you buffering. Oh, come on. Damn thing's buffering on me. Come on. Packers. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Sorry. Oh, where are we at here? Something happened. Yeah, something happened. Second down and 4. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. They are on. Oh, there's a pass to Golden. They now are on the Pittsburgh side of the field, down to the 43-yard line. That's a first down for the Packers. 1st and 10. Yeah. Jordan Love's had 12 straight completions. This is career high, 12 straight. Got it 1st and 10. He's in the shotgun. A little pass to Jacobs. Jacobs gets 2 yards. 2 yards on that pass. 2nd and 8. Clock still going. 1:37 left to go in the third. I can't believe Jalen Ramsey's only 31. I thought he was much older than that. I got Love in the shotgun here, handed off to Jacobs. Jacobs gets probably 1 yard on that carry to the 40. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Watt got the tackle as he walked right down the line. 3rd and 7. Love in the shotgun. Fixing some protection. They're kind of going a little bit of a hurry up and do some hand signals. Love back to pass. Rolls out to the right. Long throw. Watson all the way down to the 5, but there is a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play. What is this flag about? Love's pointing. That's against the Steelers. Yep. Holding before the pass was thrown. Holding against the Steelers. Penalties decline. Result of the play is a 1st down. 1st and goal for the Packers. Nice, 33-yard play to Watson all the way down to the. I said it was the 5, but I guess they're saying it's the 7. Yeah, he's right. It's the 7. Man, that was a nice pitch and catch there. All right, 1st and goal from the 7. You got single back. Love under center. Hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs does a shimmy shake, pushes the pile, gets all the way down to the 3-yard line. And that's how we're going to end the third quarter. We got Packers 1st and goal, or 2nd and goal on the 3-yard line. And come back from the 4th quarter. the heck? Man. I wouldn't have too hurt of feelings if they just give this to Jacobs again. He runs this right in for a touchdown. I would not have any hurt feelings about that at all for my fantasy team. Yet, I just need to put this into the end zone for sure. It's charged. All right, here we go. Coming back from commercial break, start of the fourth quarter. Packers got the ball on the 3, be second and goal. Second and goal. You got 3 wide receivers loving the shotgun. You got Jacobs standing next to him, handed it off to Jacobs, kicks it outside, breaks 2 tackles, touchdown Packers. Josh Jacobs. Looks like Packers are going for 2, up 20-19 over the Steelers. Packers are going to go for 2. Yeah, just like I needed. I needed that. I needed him to get this touchdown for my fantasy. The Packers are going for 2 to try to go up 3 points. Love in the shotgun. You got Jacob standing next to him, 3 wide receivers. Golden in motion. Pass wide open to Romeo Doubs for the 2-point conversion. Now the Packers are up 22-19. 5 seconds into this fourth quarter. That was a good. That was a good way to start this fourth quarter. Man, did you see that, Mona? Did you see that incomplete, quote unquote, incomplete pass they said for Rodgers? He just threw it straight down at his feet.
I stopped watching. No idea.
I'm still just so pissed off about that for sure. It should have been a Packers recovery.
No question, Rodgers is gonna whine about it.
Yeah, he cried and whined and carried on. All right, Packers going to kick the ball off after that touchdown. Gets it to about the 7-yard line. Steelers run it up to the 20. Oh, he stops, and yeah, then that was not the right thing to do. He stopped, tried to let the whole pack go by him, but they grabbed him up, tackled him about the 27-yard line. Or, I'm sorry, the 23-yard line. See what Rodgers can do here. Down 3.
He's got a good waiting over.
No, I'm right there with you. I'm better to go make my own sandwich, to be quite honest. I wouldn't have hurt feelings. You brought me one over. You got Rodgers in under shotgun or under the center. Play action pass. Sacked him. Sacked him
Mine left.
all the way back to the 11. Second down and 21. Hey, don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, that Rodgers had nowhere to go. Parsons finally got to him. Even with the triple team, he still got all the way to him. He's second down and they almost got him again. Oh, almost got him again. Be incomplete pass. 3rd and 20. All the way back to Pittsburgh's own 13-yard line. Parsons almost got him again. Damn near got him right from behind. Just 2 steps. And 2 steps. 3rd and 20. Shotgun, just a dump off. I didn't really have anything for a 3rd and 20, I guess. Oh, what the heck? You got Steelers. Thanks, Eric. You got the Steelers and Packers fighting a little bit after that play. Be 4th down. Oh my God. Fighting again. This time flags got thrown. Oh, refs are getting knocked over. That punt return came all the way up to the, looks like the 45. Packers have great field position, but what does this flag do?
Cheats him somehow, I'm sure.
Personal foul. Looks like, oh yeah, the Steelers came up and knocked him after the play. So add 15 yards to that. It'll be first down and 10 on Pittsburgh's 45-yard line. And we're at a commercial break. They've been doing a lot of pushing and shoving at the end of all these plays, so it's not too surprising to me that they finally boiled over and had something go on like that.
That's so good watching. Pretty tasty, Love.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Thank you. I was worried it was going to be too hot. They called for 4 to 5 pepperoncinis, and I put 7.
No, I always put like 9 or 10. Especially if they're small.
But hey, got to use up that whole jar.
Nice. I'm gonna turn this off now. I had it on warm. Thank you. Anyway.
Thank you. Love you, bye. Flying their drone through the Terrible Towel factory. They sure got the Terrible Towels going right now. Needing them to get a defensive stop after such great field position by the Packers. You got a single back formation, Love under center, hands it off to Wilson. Wilson breaks it out 10, 15-yard run all the way down to the 30. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Packers at the Steelers' 30-yard line. He broke at least 2 tackles in that. Wilson, he's running tough. Running real tough. Got 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, and a running back. Love and shotgun. Leans it back, dumps it off to Wilson. Wilson breaks 1 tackle, gets it another to the like a 4-yard line. Packers sidelines wanting a flag after all the extra stuff on the out of bounds, but nothing came. It'd be 2nd down and 6 at Pittsburgh's 26-yard line. Yeah. Love in the shotgun. Kraft in motion. Dumps it off to Kraft. Oh, he wasn't able to break the tackles like he was before, but he did get a reception for about 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and you can call it 4. Oh, shoot. Packer down. Looks like a lineman. $11:26 left to go in the game. Yeah, that guard or the right tackle look like there's I need to hold on. I gotta get some power before I die. Got a injury timeout. Third and 4. Got Wilson in the backfield with Love and shotgun. You got trips to the top. Golden or Watson in motion. Back to pass. Caught. Kraft 10-5 touchdown. Green Bay Packers. Touchdown Packers. That puts them up 28-19, pinning the extra point. They make this a 10-point game here. 10 minutes left. Extra point. Snap. Hold. Kick is up. Kick is good. 29-19. Green Bay over Pittsburgh. Kraft is having him a night now. Happy National Tight Ends Day, because Kraft is definitely holding theirs end of the bargain. That was crazy. Well, the pressure is definitely off the Packers right now. Up two scores. Pittsburgh's got to do something here to keep pace. Yeah, pretty much every one of my predictions for this game was wrong. But I guess that's why I don't necessarily do it for money. Just give me the free ones. I got McManus kicking it off. Back down to the 2-yard line. He's up to the 10, up to the 20, 25, and no more. Gets it up to the 25-yard line. We'll see what the Steelers can do with this ball now. Steelers first half, they had 178 yards, 17 points. This second half, they got 80 with 3 points, mostly because of the Packers giving up that long one play to DK Metcalf. All right, we got handoff to Warren. He gets about, call it 3 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 7. Another single back formation. Rodgers under center. Tight end goes in motion. Rodgers is changing the play. Another guy goes in motion. Pitch it to Warren. Gets it outside. Packers could not contain him. He probably got him a first down depending on where he stepped out of bounds. Oh, he got him a couple yards short. It looked like he was pretty close on that sideline. He stepped out. 3rd and 2. Oh, we had a flag. We had a flag on the field. That was a late flag. Up by the quarterback. Oh, you got some Steelers, John. Oh, that damn Steeler poked him right in the eye, grabbed him again. After the play, personal foul, 15-yard penalty on DK Metcalf. Carrying on. Very undisciplined football. That takes it all the way back. It was 3rd and 2. Now it's 3rd and 17. Man. Undisciplined football. Oh, Rodgers sacked. Didn't bring up 4th down and probably 20. 4th down, 19. Yeah, and they're punting. Punt away. All the way back to the 40. Dobbs breaks the first tackle. Pushes the second tackle. Got another about 5 yards on that return. Up to the Green Bay 45. I'll be right back. Oh, I got to stretch for a second. Stand up. Been sitting down for way too long. Apologize for eating on the stream too, but I haven't eaten all day. I had to eat something. I had to eat something. Well, let's see if the Packers can do anything else with this. Shit, another touchdown. That might just be ball game. They got it in great field goal position, so who knows? That's a good one. They're talking about Tucker Craft playing in high school, and they play 9-man because they're so small at schools. 9-man football, and he's on the sideline headbutting an offensive lineman while he's wearing a helmet, and he wasn't. Oh, nice pass to Watson. That gets another. That's like a 25-yard catch to Watson. 1st and 10. All the way down to like the 25-yard line, 26-yard line. We got a hand off to Jacobs, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard. They're calling it no gain, so it'll be second down and 10 with the Pittsburgh 27-yard line. You got 4 wide receivers. You got Love in the shotgun. Back to pass, just dumps it off to Golden. Oh, that looked like it should have been a face mask. Golden got maybe a yard, maybe 2 on this little crosser, but then he just got hammered. I don't know how that wasn't a hip drop tackle. It pretty much was. All right, well, 3rd and 9. Love in the shotgun. Back to pass. Passes it. Wide open to Dobbs. That'll be your first down. Down to the Pittsburgh 13-yard line. Nice, Gabs. I'm glad you made it home safely. Glad you made it home safely. Welcome back. Packers are pretty much taking it to the Steelers right now. 6 minutes left to go in the game. Packers are up 29-19, and they're trying to score again all the way down to the Steelers' 9-yard line. Jordan Love's 20 straight completions, tied for the most since Brett Favre in 2007. He's even got more completions than Aaron Rodgers. Surprised they didn't say that. They probably did. I'm just not hearing it on the deal. Love under center, play action pass. Oh, he was trying to get it to Kraft again, but it got tipped out of his hands. 3rd and 6. Yeah, Rodgers has been definitely yelling and carrying on, and there's been a lot of fighting going on at during this game, even penalties. Multiple times there's been fights in this game. Got Love in shotgun. Dobbs in motion. Love back to pass. Little throws it up. Oh, way too far for Wilson. Yeah, that was a bad timing route. They need to work on that one in the practice. But McManus coming out to try to make one of his field goals. Let's see why they Saying Golden. Yeah, because he was wide open. Golden was wide open right there in the middle, but Love was looking the wrong way. All right, McManus with a 28-yarder. It's up and good. Packers got the lead 32-19 over the Steelers with 5:28 left to go in this game. Yeah. It's still only a 2-score game, but the clock's going to start becoming an issue for them. Yeah, the clock's going to start becoming an issue for them. There. Gab, since you were wondering. A Mississippi pot roast with a bit of provolone and pepperoncinis. That's dinner tonight. Damn fine dinner, if I don't say so myself. Now we're on commercial break. Make you hungry, Gabs. I've been smelling it and I put it on at 11 before the noon game. I've been smelling it this whole time. Yeah, I mean, hell, there's plenty. Come over and make your sandwich, Gabs. Yeah, stop by. There's plenty over there. We'll warm it up for you, even if it gets a little cold. Plenty of cheese, plenty of pepperoncinis. Yeah, just stop by. All right, we got a kickoff. Man is kicking the ball off to the Steelers. The Steelers get it about the 3-yard line. Gets it 10, 20. Oh, he falls down. Gets it about the 23. Gainwell on that return. Rodgers coming out. Be 1st and 10 at their own 23. Yeah. Or just one plane. That's all you really need is one plane. All right, Rodgers back to pass. Incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Second down and 10. 5:17 left to go. Rodgers in the shotgun. Back to pass. Dumps it off to... Oh, fumble. Packers got it. Packers got it, right? I think Packers got it. Packers got it on Steelers' 26-yard line.
Oh my gosh.
He just took that ball right from that wide receiver. Who was it? Gainwell. Gainwell caught it and then just completely
He's not a wide receiver.
Caught it. He was in the wide receiver position. I know he's a running back, but he caught it, and Valentine came up behind and knocked it right out of his hands, and the Packers recovered it. I'm surprised you didn't hear her just laughing just now as she was walking by, going to the garage. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't hear her laughing. Well, Packers got the ball, 1st and 10 at the Steelers' 25-yard line. Pitch to Wilson. Wilson gets a 12-yard run for another Packers first down. Four minutes, 4:45, 4:44, 4:43, under 5 minutes left to go. 1st and 10. Yeah, Pittsburgh might want to start using their timeouts, because if they start any score on here, any score, and make it a 3-score game, there won't be enough time. Packers are definitely taking that clock all the way down, already to 4 minutes. You know, Jimmy might be sitting all right playing the Packers next week. They may look past the Panthers, because they got a Week 10 matchup with the Eagles. So they may. This is my second live. I think so, like 4 hours or something. But appreciate it. The score is 32-19, but the Packers are in the red zone right now. Got 2nd and 6. Hand off to Wilson again. He had about 4 yards on that play. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Pittsburgh's taking their timeouts. This might be Pittsburgh's last timeout, to be quite honest. They might have one more. Let me see. Oh no, that was they're at their final timeout. Yeah, no, I mean, you got to give hope, so you take the bet, right? If it doesn't feel like there's any chance, then he won't take the bet. But you got to give him a little bit of hope. That way, he does take the bet. Allegedly, for not to promote betting or whatnot, friendly bets. Love in the shotgun play action pass, standing there, just slings it. Just slings you, get rid of it. It's now 4th and 3, incomplete pass. 4:02 left to go in the game. Field goal unit coming on. They make this. It is over. Pretty much. Let's see. Well, I guess it's still only a 2-possession game. 35-19. But it's under 4 minutes left, and the Pittsburgh Steelers have no more timeouts. Yeah, so it is a 16-point game, so it's still only two scores. They need 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions. They almost need the same amount of points that they have scored in the whole game in the last 4 minutes in this game. So we will see. Yeah, the Packers are not just winning, dude. They're kicking the shit out of them. They're beating them down. All right. McManus kicks it off. Gainwell kicks it at the 1. He's up to the 20, 25, almost to the 30. That's a good little run back from Gainwell. Has to make up for that fumble we had earlier. But 3:52 left to go in the game. 35-19. Green Bay. Aaron's in the shotgun. You got a running back next to him. 4 wide receivers. Pass to Austin for about 8 yards. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock. 3:49. No, it was. You talking about Warren? Tyler Warren? I'm not Tyler Warren. Let's see. That was another catch to Wilson. Yeah, he was playing, but I don't know why he's not out there now. They've been giving it pretty much to Gainwell. I don't know if he got hurt or what. I guess he's really not too much of a passing back, more of the bruiser. So maybe that's why they got to be passing for the last quarter. That's why he's in. Yeah, somebody else is hurt on the Steelers. Number 24. I think that's a defensive player. All right, 2nd and 5. You got Rodgers. Back to pass. That ball is tipped. Falls incomplete. 3rd and 5. 3 minutes, 32 seconds left to go in this game. This is it. They have got to score touchdown and 2-point conversion on this drive. And then they may even have to get the onside kick. Actually, I just saw Mona Warren is in there. Gainwell got the kickoff. Long pass to, who was that? Is that Jonnu Smith? Long pass to Jonnu Smith that dropped for an incomplete pass. Hit him in the hands, but he was also double covered. Be 4th down. Be 4th down and 5. Like I said, Pittsburgh has to go for it. It doesn't matter. They're on their own 46. They have to go for it. 3 minutes left to go. 3:27 left to go. Rodgers is in the shotgun. Back to pass. DK. All the way down to the Packers' 40-yard line. That's about a 14-yard pickup on 4th and 5. 1st and 10 to Pittsburgh. They're going in a hurry up offense. Snaps the ball, shotgun, let another pass down to Freiermuth. Glad he's back in there. He was hurt earlier in the game, but he seems to be okay now. Fryermuth got about 8 yards. It'll be second down. Yeah, that Scatterboo injury. I told you don't look it up. That was terrible. Rogers in shotgun. He's running. Oh no, he took off running, but then threw the ball to who is that? Austin. For I don't know, 15 yards, first down. First down on the 21. Rogers back to pass. Pump fake once, pump fake twice. Touchdown. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. He was they were fighting with the ball, and the cornerback was able to knock it out of his hands. He did not complete the catch. So 2 feet, like 2 more feet, and then as they were falling down to the ground, the cornerback pulled it out of his hands. To me, that should have been a touchdown. You know, it's 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, and then drop the ball. But yeah, the refs did not see it the same way I did. Oh, actually, they did see it the same way I did. They just called it a touchdown to Roman Wilson. 20 yards from Rogers to Wilson. The score is now 35-10. Now they're fighting again. Golly. Come on, Packers. Just quit messing around and don't need to keep getting all these penalties and whatnot. Someone end up getting hurt or somebody getting suspended. Like I said, they got to go for 2. They're lined up to go for 2. Single, not actually nobody in the backfield. 5 wide. Rogers to pass. Pass up. Jonnu Smith. Flag on the play. Probably going to be pass interference on the Cowboys. Are you kidding me? On the Packers. Pass interference on the Packers. So it'll be half the distance to the goal and try again. He had no choice but to. Valentine, he's about 50 pounds and 6 inches shorter than Jonnu Smith. He had no choice but to do what he did. All right, well, now they're in the I formation. Oh, they just switched out of the I formation and went to 3 wide and shotgun. Rogers back to pass. Oh, incomplete. Another one to Jonnu Smith. He just could not haul it in. I don't know why that Arthur Smith. Well, that Arthur Smith just loves Jonnu Smith. He did the same thing in Atlanta, and he's doing the same thing here in Pittsburgh. But yeah, no, that one wasn't no 5-step and then drop the ball. That was a never had it. Well, now it's a 10-point game. They're going to have to go for onside kick. Now they're down to 2 possessions. 35-25. They had no choice but to go for it. They gotta They got to declare for the onside kick nowadays. That's the new rule in the NFL. You got the ball off, you got it to Dobbs. Dobbs just takes it right out of bounds to maintain possession. That's going to be the Packers' ball. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in this game. Pittsburgh's out of timeouts. They pretty much, that's it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I was told whenever I was in that dark room with him that we look alike when he was in that pitch black room. Just a thought. I joke. Everybody looks the same in the dark. You got Love under center, hands it off to Wilson. Wilson gets about 3 yards on that play. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. Yep, 2-minute warning. At least they're not necessarily going to commercial. They probably think that if they go to commercial, nobody will come back because this game's over. And talking about the Super Bowl championships for Aaron Rodgers. One from Bart Starr. Oh, that's what they're saying. So everybody that turns 27 in the Packers history, they've won the Super Bowl. All the way from Bart Starr, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, and now Jordan Love is turning 27. So they're saying the history's in Packers' favor to go get the ship. Go get the chip. He turns 27 in November. All right, you got Love, single back formation. Somebody, Green Bay called a timeout. Why the hell did they call a timeout coming into 2-minute warning? Or coming out of the 2-minute warning, I should say. Just kneel on the ball and get it over with. All right, here we go. They're in victory formation. Or maybe not. Actually, they ran it with Wilson again. Got about 3 yards. They can run this clock all the way down to, I missed they turned away from the clock and now they're showing some little trophy that's the size of my sandwich, about 6 inches long. All right, man. Appreciate that little 2 dice. Good night. I appreciate you stopping by and seeing what we got going on over here. I appreciate it. Be 3rd and 5. Down minute 15 left to go in the game. Hand it off to Wilson again. There's the first down. Yeah, that's a first down. That'll do it. Hell, that really, even if they didn't get the first down, I think they could have got it. Yeah, just a couple more seconds here, and they'll hike it. Oh, that's a good one. Looks like Tucker Kraft's mom works at some kind of hospital or clinic or something. She's wearing a jersey that says Tucker Kraft's mom. Well, there we go. Kneel down for the last one. Now they're going to let the clock run out. Final score on this game is 35-25. I thank you all for coming by and watching me on this. Appreciate all the support and the likes and the comments and the content. Yeah, and we'll see you guys tomorrow because I am going to be streaming the Chiefs game. So, thank you all. You have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow.